Back here at home to the latest NFL team throwing up a now hiring sign. Longtime Pittsburgh Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin announcing he is stepping down following the team's wild card loss to the Texans last night. Tomlin's departure means 9 head coaching jobs open league-wide. That's nearly 30% of the league. For more on the coaching carousel, I want to bring in NBC News sports editor Greg Rosenstein. Greg, so great to see you. Welcome back to Top Story. Mike Tomlin has led the Steelers for 19 seasons. He's a Super Bowl winner, has never had a losing season, so this has come of a bit of a surprise. What is he saying about the decision to leave the team?
So Mike Tomlin issued a statement saying he didn't actually provide a real reasoning for it besides thanking coaches, fans, executives, and owners of the franchise. It is a little bit surprising. He's been with the franchise for 19 seasons. He's made the playoffs 13 times, a Super Bowl winner. But I think maybe the pressure eventually got to him for a team that's constantly looking to win Super Bowls. He would get them to the postseason, but not over the hump, and I think that might be the reason.
Quarterback Aaron Rodgers had a disappointing performance last night. Would a new head coach have to start from scratch, but with a new quarterback and obviously taking over a team?
Yeah, I do think the Pittsburgh Steelers should look in a different direction. Aaron Rodgers is not a long-term answer here. He threw for under 150 yards last night against a really tough Texans defense, but the Steelers need somebody long-term. The only issue is, where do they go? They could bring back Aaron Rodgers for one season and maybe groom the next guy. They could bring in a free agent or draft this season. But I think a lot of it's going to come down to who the Steelers hire as a head coach, because they're going to have a certain direction they want to go in.
I mean, and it sounds like Aaron Rodgers is done too. He likely is retiring. When you hear nearly 30% of the league is hiring, that number sounds high, but put this into context. Turnover in this level is not unusual come January, but I memean, we're talking about so many teams.
It's not so unusual. Last year, I believe it was 8 coaching hires made. In terms of the total, I don't think it's a huge number, but at the same time, I think it's based around which franchises are available. The Steelers never comes available. It's been 19 seasons, as we previously said. The Ravens are going a different direction with John Harbaugh. So you're getting some premier franchises looking for their next hire.
Yeah, my Dolphins are looking for a new head coach too. We'll see if Tomlin is going to be interviewing with them or taking a year off. John Harbaugh, also another legend out there coaching, out after 18 seasons. Is that a name a lot of these teams will also be trying to hire?
I think John Harbaugh is definitely going to be near or at the top of lists for different franchises. Similar to Tomlin, he is a consistent winner. He won a Super Bowl. He gets the Ravens to the postseason nearly every season. And, with him looking around, I think he reportedly is interested in the New York Giants. I think that could be an interesting option. They have a young quarterback in Jackson Dart. Malik Neighbors, the top receiver, very young stars coming up. So obviously the Giants haven't been that great this season, but if they add somebody like John Harbaugh, they could take the next step. So yes, he's one of the top options available, and rightfully so.
Greg, always great to see you. We thank you, my friend. We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.